Who is it?
Hey,
Vinny!
dude, are you there?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
I'm
my
here,
brother?
man.
How are you,
Dude,
man?
I don't have a scary story, man.
I was like, I'm gonna have pretty much a heart attack. I'm like having a heart attack, but I can't scream or anything. Basically, laying on the floor, panicking.
Oh!
No, you weren't.
Oh!
You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll pull
grandfather.
out your ass and cut you up into little bitty bits.
Facebook page down because people said Richie from Boston's gay. He's gay. I'm gay. I'm a gay man.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, you can prosecute me for that if you like.
No, it's not why I'm doing that. I'm just saying there's a lot
But
of...
that is what you did.
Bigelow started buying websites, including one in British Columbia, Canada. So all of a sudden, this kind of triggered Brian Vike.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report for you. We've got a few UFO videos that we want to share with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Blake Cousins, along with Orlando Smith and Brent Cousins, we're going to be going over incredible imagery.
Third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
Ten, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Huh. Well, that is awfully strange. All right. And we're going to switch things up. I changed this before the show, and it didn't take. Because I didn't hit apply. There we go. I'm trying to get the backgrounds to match the mood of the outfit. Capiche? Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I am your host, Urishi Giorgiano. It is Friday. Don't be sad. We'll be back tomorrow for the members. The members. At maybe 3, 4, 5. Mañana, that's Saturday. I can't believe it's the weekend. Why is everything going so much faster? It's not fair. I need things to slow down. Just a wee bit. They're taking up too much of my time. I don't even remember yesterday. I don't know what I done, what I been, who I talked to. I'm working on it. Eventually, I'm going to do the story of Colin Farrell. Because he always has those acts, right? The Cockney guy. I want to be a Cockney guy. Shut it. Shut it right now, you dirty-minded bastards. That's not the kind of cockneyed guy I want to be. Cockney, oh, no, those guys. Tonight we're going to talk about, you dirty bastards. Tonight we're going to talk about the apostate, no. Gonna shoot it and it goes, nyaba. See? It already happened to me. The intrusion illusion. It's coming for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I like about how they say, hey, you don't have free will anymore, and the aliens are real, well, demons, whatever. The demons are the ones that control your free will. They make the big decisions. You just don't know it. Where you're going to go on vacation, who you're going to marry, what job you're going to take, the big decisions. Whether you're going to have milk for dinner or cereal, you handle those. Oh, so I handle the most important thing, fuel for my body to keep me going. So I'm going to put sugar, cookies, I'm going to destroy my body. You're going to let me do that? I don't buy that we don't have free will, because if we didn't and they let us do that to us, well, Rich, they don't care. All they want is as much as they can get out of you. When you die, they got billion other people to go after. That's true. They do. We're nothing. We're expendable. That's why I want to talk about it tonight. Do you feel expendable? Do you feel your life has no meaning? Because it does. If you're here right now, you want answers to that. And I have good news and bad news. The good news is I'm going to tell you the truth. There are no answers. The bad news is all the answers are right and wrong. Now put that in your pocketbook and go to sleep on it, because it's the truth. I'll tell you why after roll call. Hey, everybody, who's here this evening? Good to see you on a Friday. There you are. Apostate plus tax and license. Welcome to the show. Hey, Glenn Collins, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I hope you and fam are doing good, and I hope you have a nice weekend. You see what he did to me? He got me trained, not in a bad way, and not like that. He treats me the way he wants to be treated. Don't you just love this? I love life. Every time Glenn Collins comes in, he asks how I'm doing. Hope everything's well. Wishes good. All that. I just gave it back maybe for the first time. It took me a year, but I got it. I just figured it out. It's a good learning life lesson. It's a little one. Those are the little ones that stick with me. You don't sweat the small stuff. You accept it. Welcome to the show. Sky Allen. Giddy up, back home, baby. How you doing? You're right there. I know Kelly Lewis is there somewhere. There he is. Well, what's this talk? See you in a court. Yeah, all right. You're so fat when you jump up and down. The bottom part of the earth actually fills out. It's no longer oblate. It's blue. It's blue because it blew out. Now take me to court for that, kook soaker. I blew it. God damn it. I'm supposed to say cork soaker. God, I hate me. I hate me. It was too much to do on a short amount of time. I couldn't think. Welcome to the show, Lou. It's all good. Don't sue, whatever you do, Lou. Lou's gonna sue. Oh, you don't mean sue. You mean in a court? You mean that kind of court? Behind in the court? On the court? Basketball? Oh, I didn't know. Okay. We'll play horse. And I'll give you... And you could be the ass. You only have to get 3 letters from me. You started it. Welcome to the show. Again, Samo, GUFOnian, Rockstar. What's up, Chief? Good to see everybody. David Wilcox. Not Will. All right. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. Right? Paula Faust. How you doing? Good to see you, Paula. As always. Moody Mongol, everybody. That was a good one. You got to admit, sometimes they come out good. I do. You're right. I do suck at everything you haven't already been. Welcome to the show. Section 47. That is so true. The demons enter through the anus during eclipses. You're not supposed to say that. Welcome to the show. I love Cuban cigars, Cuban women, Cuban food. I love Cuba. I love the water there. The way it just ricochets off of all the sand. Thor Panku. I will. You do you, everybody. Welcome to the show. All right. Cabalion, how you doing? I'm calming down. Thank you, and welcome to the show. You caught that. I know I'm a little intergalactic angler. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. All right. Hey, Mr. Sunshine, there he is. Guys, go subscribe, even though there's nothing up there, just for the hell of it. Let's see if we can get 1,000 subscribers over to Mr. Sunshine. Welcome to the show. I don't know if you're looking for that. I'm just throwing it up for fun. Welcome to the show. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome to the show. It's so nice to see everybody. The AJB. All right. Hey, Lou. I'm already, bro. You can't get blood from a stone. Dude, what are you gonna, the only thing you can do is get a payment plan. I'll pay you $10 a month. There you go. By the way, it's called free speech. You're a public figure. If TMZ can talk shit about Trump, I'm sure I could talk about Big Fat Fuck Lou. It's Fat Fuck Lou, everybody. Fat Fuck Lou. Talking about suey. You know what? And then I'll sue you back for a frivolous lawsuit. And then we'll just go back and forth. All right. Hey, by the way, sue yourself for using Lou Elizondo's name as him. As him. Right? Go ahead. Everybody would love that story. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, yeah. It still wouldn't help the shadow ban of the channel, but how much fun would that be? So let me get this straight. Lou Elizondo, who may or may not have worked for ATIP or OSAP. It's not OSAP. Calm down, Lou. Calm down. Well, he knows I don't like OSAP. Lou, I'm not going to tell you again. You're going to be contempt in court if you break out one more time, but it's not OSAP, Judge. Right? And then everybody during the whole thing would go, OSAP. Who said that? OSAP. So a guy who may or may not have worked for a covert UFO program that's top secret, can't talk about it though, only a little bit, may or may not have worked for ATIP or OSAP. Calm down, Lou. Who may or may not have found some medals, who may or may not have seen some things, who may or may not be lying about his remote viewing. Lou, can you prove any of these? No, Your Honor. Case dismissed. But, Your Honor, Lou, come on. Frivolous lawsuit. Frivolous lawsuit number 1. Giordano versus Elizondo. It's Elizondo, Judge. Really? Clown court. Elizondo, you lose. Giordano, you win. Again. Come on, Your Honor. And it's Judge. Contempt. Overruled. I just want to say shit. Oh, that would be weird, wouldn't it? So, you basically lie about who you are in public. And you also made up a lot of other accounts. I mean, for all Rich knows, he doesn't even know who he's talking to. Do you know who you're talking to, Rich? I really don't know. I thought it was Lou. But then I didn't know. I know, Your Honor, I mean, he's got so many names. Case dismissed. Giordano wins. Your Honor, you're 0 for 3, Lou. You want to go for 4? He said I flattened my wife after we had sex. No, I said it during. I said that during sex, Your Honor. Whatever. And, sir, I want to sue him for saying something that's a lie. Lou, where's your wife? She's right here. Ma'am, can you turn this? Oh, my God. Case dismissed. She's 2 inches thick. I didn't see her when she turned sideways, Lou's. It's sideways, Lou. You got the S wrong, you dummy. Read your script right. I'm trying. I just wrote this before the show. Wait, why are we here? Didn't this case already get dismissed? Your Honor, I would like to say, Lou, you better have a good reason for being here. Your Honor, my wife has been crying for days because the truth came out about me flattening my wife during sex. She would not feel so embarrassed had Rich Giordano not, I don't know how he knew. Well, Lou, everybody can see your wife. Isn't that how she got? Your Honor, case dismissed. All right, you're right. I'm wrong. Oh, Lou. I love you, big guy. Really big guy. I mean, huge. See, last night I didn't say anything, right? Yeah, that's the problem. All right, let's start tonight's show with a little bit of Lou. No, I'm just kidding. Come on. Where's everybody's jokes? Oh, by the way, if you feel like, you want to support this, we call it Truthology for Ufology. It's not that funny. Stop laughing. And that's what we do here. Mm-hmm. We really do. Truthology for Ufology. I don't see it anywhere, Rich. Hold on a second. Where is it? Is this it? I think this is it. Support Truthology for Ufology. Links are in the show's description, and the little banner on the bottom tells you how. Now, let's get to Vic, shall we? Oh. I don't know if I could do this right now. Oh, yeah. What? No. John Ramirez, no. Days of Darkness. Hold on. Wait, what's today? Yeah, right. They do. Demons, we've been talking about it ever since it was brought up that demons are the reason we're in this situation. Back, I think it was February, right? Maybe last year. I don't know. Well, we've been talking about demons for a while, but Tucker Carlson had that discussion, that interview where he said, we don't have, oh no, that's Cambion. We don't have free will, he says. He really believes that. But then I kind of found out that he really loves the Bible and believes in God wholeheartedly. Nothing wrong with that, but it does give you a different perspective on the way people think about this topic. See, I grew up going to the Catholic, not Catholic school, but every Wednesday I had to go, was a CCD class or something. And then you go get your communion bullshit thing. By the time you're 13, you can't commit another sin that can't go punished. Anyway, they're all forgiven, right? You go kill ants. You can go burn down buildings with nuns in it. Hey, don't worry about it. Jesus forgave you. He did? Yeah. Yeah, it's what he died for. Oh, is that true? I don't know, but that's the story, I think. So people go around not knowing the full story and, just act accordingly. So when people hear about aliens, they equate it, if they were religious enough to believe in God, that these would be demons coming up from the earth because they abduct us. They intrude in our personal lives while we sleep. They invade our dreams. They make us feel very insecure to the point that it gives people PTSD, post-traumatic stress, post-traumatic stress disorder. Duh. It gives people the PTSD. Right? You can't. Now you're adding insult to PTSD. Don't insult our intelligence and tell us this isn't happening. Do you know how many people have been abducted? Do you know how many people have been abducted that never reported it? It's double that times 2. It's a lot of people. Imagine being a woman. Wait, hold on. Oh. I'm done imagining. So imagining that, and then there's stories where they take the eggs, they take all that stuff and they rip it out and then they dangle it, and then the next time you get abducted, these things they were dangling are, is this our mother? Little alien, bald alien kids with blonde hair, big blue eyes. Yeah. Crazy big eyes. Right? Like that thing behind me. Either one. This one, really. I like, these are both, well, this is Zitch. That's actually that's our Lord, in case you were wondering. And this is the first of Zitch's wives. That's Ms. Z1. Yep. That's my mom. I'm sorry, bye. Can you imagine? That'd be cool to have my mom be an alien like that. It's not funny at all. Did I hear that correctly? There was? Hold on. I'm coming. Stop. I heard it. I'm going to check now. I heard a bell. Hey, oh. Mr. Sunshine, what do? You put a smile on this big buffoon. How do you do it today? Mr. Sunshine, you're okay. Now, no, thank you very much. You got to come up with something new, keep the people happy. Thank you very much for supporting Truthology for Ufology. Mr. Sunshine, that's a $10 super donation. Thank you. It's a super dono. We're expecting a storm by 8:45. I think I hear rumblings in the dist. Every time, Mr. Sunshine, you drop the number, something starts rumbling. Wouldn't that be weird if you had that power? That'd be so weird. But thank you so much, a continuing supporter of GUFON, Mr. Sunshine. Thank you. Very mucho gusto e generoso. But it's scary. It's an intrusion into our lives. People say, I used to say all the time, I still say it, I would love to be abducted as long as I can remember the experience. Well, the weird thing is, I don't know if you are like me, and I doubt it, but I really literally tried every night to get abducted for about 3-4 years. And I'd fall asleep sometimes, and sometimes I'd have like those dreams, you know, where it's like I had a dream where the alien head was round and it looked like me talking to me, and it said, you know, you're not going to remember. That's what I was telling myself, and I looked like me, but with a bigger head. You know you're not going to remember. God, what an asshole. I was like, I don't even know that guy. Yeah, it's me, you, us. I am an a-hole. I'm an Ashton Henry. Sorry. That's what cops say when they don't want to swear and call a civilian a name. Ashton Henry is a name for a-hole, I found out. Yeah. So now we started saying that over there. But anyway, so it's a very, 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 very dangerous game we're playing in the abduction world. You want to be abducted, and you know what the best thing I've ever heard? Rich, what? Be careful what you wish for. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I was taking my dog out for a walk. This was one of the last weeks that I lived in my condo before I moved. And we were at the gate, and I was about to take him on his 1 mile walk. And I just stopped. I told the story here, and I turned around and I felt like I was being watched. Turned around, and there was what I thought a satellite or an airplane moving. It was a very bright white light. So I had a flashlight with me. You know, you can press the button and it does the strobe. So I did the strobe like beep, 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 like real quick, you know, I didn't go beep, 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 and it was just, and it did it back. And it scared the shit out of me. I got, I don't know why, but I couldn't have walked back. I picked the dog up and walked back because he's a little slow. He was old. I couldn't get in the house fast enough. And I get in there and I'm like, they're probably upstairs waiting for me, you know. But that gave me a view, an insight as to what a chicken shit I really am when it comes to the alien invasions. You know, you're like, oh, an alien tried to abduct me, I'll knock his ass out. Really? I don't think you'll be able to move, but if you could, I don't know if you'd want to do that. Why not? They're abducting me. Yeah, well, ask questions first. Let's just not get excited and start punching the aliens or demons. Nah, I would be frightened. I already know. I don't like that. It bothered me because what it showed me is that if the aliens happen to just like appear next to me, it showed that I wouldn't be able to handle it. And I'm in this thing. My personality just won't let me. It's got to be why I never have the communication. It would probably scare me. They probably did it and erased my memory because I probably freaked out. And the weird thing is, I wouldn't. Hello? I wouldn't. I liken it to the movie Venom, if you haven't seen it. This guy gets possessed by this demon that can transform and eat things and everything and people, and it's really mean and very funny, and it's got a personality and all this stuff. But he heard the voice, and it did it. Freaked him out, and then, you know, it morphed his body and shit. So, I mean, that guy really had I don't know how he handled it. I don't know how he did it. No, his name wasn't Howie. But I would liken it to that, like hearing that kind of voice in your head. Hey, Rich, what? Are you tired? Yes. How come you're not asleep? Because you're talking to me. Oh, sorry. Hey, Rich. What? Sorry, last question. What if you can't sleep? Like now? Yeah. Yeah, what do you usually do? I don't know, I smoke weed. Oh, I can't do that. So you want me to smoke weed? Could you? Yeah. If it'll shut you up. I don't know if it will, but it'll be fun at least. Oh, come on. And that's how it goes a lot of the times. It's a weird world we're living in. People who get abducted do not get treated the same as people who do not. They are made fun of. People don't like making believe they can trust them. Oh, you've been abducted by aliens? Yeah. Why? I don't know. Just wondering. Did you just snicker? No. You really think you were abducted by aliens? I don't know what else to say, but my reality told me, yeah. You don't think that's a little crazy to think that aliens chose you? Well, they didn't just choose me. They chose all of us. We all get abducted. Just not everybody remembers it. I happen to have a glitch that allows me to remember my abductions. Do you remember your abductions, Susan? Oh, please, I've never... Susan, have you? Have you ever been abducted by aliens? Oh, this preposterous. Surely you jest that I, Susan... What? Show me on the doll where the aliens took you. Susan? Hey. Oh, I didn't know if it was working. Susan's head starts spinning around. I'm not Susan, I'm Catherine. That's okay, I'm Venom. The devil. See, there's a war going on, folks, and it's happening here on Earth. And as I sit here, my chair keeps getting lower and lower because I'm sinking into the depths of hell. I got to get a new chair. But apparently, according to Richard, don't believe me, Doty, there's a war going on with demons and all that stuff. It's an amazing thing. You know, there's according to him, there's 4 good aliens that have an agreement with the world's governments that you take one, we give you one, we give you one, we take one, back and forth technology for abductions, right? Except later on in the game, we don't know when, a 5th alien race chose to disrupt the apple cart and started taking too many humans without refunding the supply. You mean, that's right, missing people in Peru of all places. Oh, right. Remember? Doty said all that. It's true. And the 4 other aliens, the good ones that signed the treaty back in 50-something, 55, 3, 7, it doesn't matter. It expired. Why isn't there a new treaty up on the table? Other than the Schumann thing. Oh, by the way, did that thing fail again? Did it fail? Hold on, I got something here. Let's pull this up. UFO Disclosure Act failed. A UFO update. The UAP Disclosure Act fails to make the cut for the manager's amendment to the NDA, the National Defense Authorization Act. Ha ha ha! Didn't I say it wouldn't? Oh, God. What is wrong with me? I can't handle being right. This is so weird being me. You know why? You want to know why? Do you really want to know why I get things right like that? Oh, here he goes. Rich thinks he's smart again. Fine. It's called guessing, all right? That's all I do is guess. Just a guesser. Thinking. It hurts. See, that was 30 seconds. People freak out. I don't understand. What happened? Is he on mute? Never a dry eye here. No. Wrong comment. There's never a quiet moment here. There you go. There we go. So, Senate Armed Services Committee Chairman Senator Jack Reed and Ranking Republican Roger Wicker on September 19th filed a massive manager's package, Senate Amendment 3290, SA 3290, to the NDA Act, consuming 88 pages in the congressional record, right? This mega amendment includes the text of 93 separate proposals, including complete bills dealing with subjects not related to the military, such as measures creating federal judgeships, regulation of hard rock mines, combating cartels on social media, and the authorization bill for the State Department, SA 3290, also includes the entire Intelligence Authorization Act, including several UAP-related provisions that were described in this August 1st on this platform here. The new Reed-Wicker Omnibus Amendment does not, however, include the text of the Rounds-Schumer UAP Act, SA 2610. Oh, that's a shame. In a statement issued jointly by Reed and Wicker, they wrote, the manager's package SAMDT, S Amendment 3290, is one amendment that incorporates 93 other amendments submitted by various members of the Senate. The amendments have been agreed to on a bipartisan basis by SASC, Senate Armed Services Committee, leadership, all relevant committees of jurisdiction, and Senate leadership. To enact the bill in a timely manner, the SASC passed NDAA and the House passed NDAA will be combined through a series of negotiations led by the leadership of SASC and HASC, House Armed Services Committee. The amendments included in the Reed-Wicker manager's package will be considered during the NDAA negotiations. What does that mean? Well, it spells the end for the UAPDA in the current Congress. For whatever reason, the UAPDA did not achieve the degree of consensus necessary to make it into the Omnibus Bipartisan Manager's Amendment, which means that the UAPDA will not even be an issue in this year's House-Senate negotiations that will produce the final fiscal year 2025 NDAA later that year, 25. It means they didn't get enough votes. Just say it. Can't believe how it did not achieve the degree of consensus. That's like the gayest way to say we didn't get any votes for it. We didn't achieve the degree of consensus, mind you. What does he mean? I don't know. Not enough signatures? Who gives a shit? All we know is we got to keep the UFO talk to a minimum. To a minimum. No more Schumer Act. Get it out of here. We won't see that thing till this time next year. With a new president. Camel Toe Harris. Oh, you know she's going to win in a landslide by a hair. I'm just saying, she's winning whether you want her to or not. Capiche? Everything we know will come to an end in 3 years. Everything, and I do mean everything, will be destroyed. Except I'm going to live. And I'm going to be the John Connor of senior citizens. It's the OGG. It's the old God. God? Days of Darkness. Are you guys familiar that there are Days of Darkness coming soon? No, for real. Very soon. As a matter of fact, in about an hour. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. But this is no BS, man. This is definitely something that has been on the lookout. Nikola Tesla. And, well, you know what? Don't take my word for it. Take Nick's, all right? 3, 2, So what do you think? Between October 4th and the 15th? You think something's going to happen? Every year, something is going to happen. And guess what? But I'm scared. This year. This is a bad year. Sorry. There will be days of darkness. The 4th through the 15th. And we're not sure if it's a meteor that hits the Earth. A meteor? You mean an asteroid? Whatever. Here. Just look. I don't understand how people don't. Why can't. Look. One thing I noticed about. It all depends. In the heart of Libya's Tadrak Akakis, in the desert lies the Valley of the Planets, a landscape that feels otherworldly. Scattered across the valley are large disc-like boulders that seem out of place among the typical desert rocks. What do these look like to you? Can we bring them up, please? Anybody? Please bring up the rocks. Don't make me look stupid. Please, somebody bring the rocks up. I would like to see rocks on the screen, please. I mean, Anytime you want to show these people the rocks, that would be, there they are, the rocks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at these things. They just rolled right out of bed, right into the desert. And I'll tell you this. These were once UFOs, my friends. And Medusa herself transformed them into stone. They even wrote a song about it. Turn to stone while you were gone. Not turn to stone. There was a ELO. Doesn't ring a bell. She turned to stone. There's also a new version. 5 UFOs were seen. Brother of Saskatchewanian farmer reported UFOs and crop circles. He goes back to the scene and records what we're about to see. Leo Fior still remembers when his brother Edwin said he saw 5 UFOs hovering over his field near Lagenburg, Saskatchewanica, in September of 1974. Fior takes CBS News back to the field where the UFOs were seen. And you're not going to believe what happened. Out in the field, a figure started walking towards the man. And he rubs his eyes, and all you hear is, Lou? And the video turns off. Who did he mean? I made that up. Let's hear what he says.
Sunday morning, my brother was swathing, and he was swathing over on that knoll there when he spotted those apparently UFOs, and they were spinning, and that it folded the grass all one way, and they were donut shaped with the grass standing up in the middle, and they were approximately about 8 feet in diameter. And we thought it was just crazy, you know, but not when you see the imprints, you don't think it's too crazy anymore. He stopped on the hill there, and then apparently he felt he couldn't move because they seemed to have control over his body. So the thing is, definitely there was definitely 5 rings around the far side of that slough there, and then and they weren't. It wasn't man-made. A day later in the evening, during the night, apparently we spotted another ring over here by the stone pile. And whether one came back later that evening or it was there when those other ones were spotted, we don't know. It's like a miracle, you know, so I don't know. You know, all I know is that I saw what was actually there, you see. So the thing is, it wasn't something that was just made up and that. And many, many people saw it. So the thing is, seeing is believing.
When you watch that guy and you hear the story and how he tells it, there's no stammering, stuttering, forgetting. This was almost 50 years ago. And he remembers it and says it like it was yesterday. It's amazing. Because that's how you know it's the truth. That's how you know it's the truth. When people tell you a story, like when you hear, hold on. My back is so sore, and I went to scratch myself on the armrest that I have lifted up, and it hit my sore muscle like a massager, and it felt so good. The pain hurt so much, but then I started getting really itchy for some reason. God, I can't stop itching. I've got to do something about the itch on my back. It's like right there. And it's in the worst. Why do they happen in the worst spot ever? We should have claws that just grow. I'll punch through it for a minute. God, it's so annoying. I can't. Hold on. All right. Sorry. I had no choice. I don't know where my back scratcher is, so I tried whatever I found first. The wall didn't work. And then I was scratching it and I couldn't find where it was itchy. It was like embedded in me. So I grabbed a fork and I just kept going until I hit the right place. And I was like a dog getting his belly rubbed. I was like, yeah, I couldn't stop. Sorry. I had no choice. Well, that was an interesting little memory that man had there, right? He really told the truth. What is so weird about that is, look at it. Watch here. This is a real circle. I don't believe this is a hoax. This is one of the few times you'll hear me give praise to anybody. I believe this to be a legitimate crop circle. Let's take a look at the thing now. I'm going to show you guys my crop circles that I got in the grass in 2008. There's 3 of them that I got on camera, not video. I just took pictures of them because I was walking the dog, and that was the first thing I came to, and it looked similar to this. Mine were only 4 feet across, 3 of them. This guy's got this one here and a few more. Look at the picture, though. Look at the swirl. And these are standing straight up. Now, Doug and Dave were the culprits that got blamed for a lot of the crop circles all over the world, you know, with the board and a rope, which we all know is bull. But this circle right here looks like somebody made it. This is a shitty circle, if you ask me. For a real crop circle, I don't like it. But the guy's story is amazing. So that tells me something. I'm confused about these crop circles. Because I thought they had to be legitimate when they're intertwined. See, we don't have close-ups here. I can't tell if these are intertwined, you know, crisscrossing in each other like an intelligence did this very slowly, you know, but somehow it gets done apparently very quickly. We don't know. We just see the one video where the crop circles appear like CGI made it, you know, the one from the 90s. But apparently CGI was still in its infancy, so nobody could have made that back then. Bull. I believe somebody could have made it, just like this one. I don't know, man. You know what's wrong? I realize it, and I may have to take back my comment. There's a lot of footprints here. I bet you people trampled this thing. Look at this thing right here. Because I believe the guy's story. And I believe this just got trampled. That's probably what it is.
Were approximately about 8 feet in diameter. And yeah, I mean, we thought it was just crazy, you know, but not when you see the imprints, you don't think it's too crazy anymore. He stopped on the hill there, and then apparently he felt he couldn't move because they seemed to have control over.
That's another weird thing I wanted to touch on. There we go. Controlling us. Fuck. You know, it could have just been maybe fear overcame the guy and he just didn't want to tell anybody. So I don't know if any of you have ever been in ultimate fear. Sometimes you just can't move. Like you freeze. It's weird. It's never happened to me, but I've heard it happen to people. Yeah, no, it's an interesting phenomena. But one thing is still missing: evidence. Undoubted evidence. I don't know what I was. All right, here we go. Let's get back to action. Now, I don't know why anybody would wish being abducted, but please don't think that anymore. It's not a thing you want. Said it earlier. Be careful what you wish for. This is one of those things. People told me, Rich, do not use the Ouija board to contact the devil. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, if I can go back, I wouldn't do it. Because the only reason I wouldn't do it, because I want to see if there are physical changes. I want to see if I didn't have this issue. All right. The Nazca mummies. All right. I talked about how Mexico has had an record increase of UFOs this year. And a lot of people are just talking maybe out their butts, but what if it's possible these mummy doomies are the discovery of an ancient alien being that maybe Jaime and the boys triggered an alarm several years ago, and now they're showing up in great numbers. Where are the mummies? Where are the mummies? Where are the mummies? Where are the mummies? They're going brain to brain to brain to brain. Nobody knows where the mummy doomies are. For some reason, they can't find Jaime. Well, he might be wearing an aluminum hat. And I think they painted his roof blue. Something like that, yeah. Anyway, I don't like this story at all. I don't want to talk about it. I hate the guy, John Ramirez. Because he is the biggest liar. He's disinfo on a scale. And nobody... Why aren't people seeing what I see with this guy? John Ramirez is a demon. And my chair's done. I've got to get a new chair. This is ridiculous. I can't keep sinking to new levels. I'm going to play the clip. I'm just sick of it. Him and it.
We're kind of preparing the U.S. population, at least, and by extension, the world population, into that reality that there is a presence here, and that we need to explain this presence. Because if they show up and we continue to do what we did before in previous decades, and they show up, there will be mass panic. But if you understand that these are real, and we have 5 years from 2022, or maybe now 4 years, if they come in 2027, for the U.S. government to prepare the people about what is up there. And
Why is he saying that we have a few years left? I was joking about the alarm. I didn't even see this video.
in many ways, I think the word got out within the government that they're showing up.
I must be psychic as hell.
in 2027, and we better be prepared. And if not, there's going to be a lot of explaining to do.
Hello, sir. Juga sliding to do. Where did these aliens come from? But Ricky, they're just gonna stay here a while. It's legal. Lucy, where did you get the aliens from? You're not gonna get mad if I tell you. Lucy. Promise you won't get mad, Ricky. Lucy. Ricky. Okay, I promise I won't get mad. Now tell me, where did you get the illegal aliens? Biden shipped them in on a bus. What? Botana matana masito, orana machana makiro. Hey, Fred! Hey, Ricky! Did you hear what Biden done? Shipped the aliens? Illegals. That's right, Fred. Right here in Tony's apartment. How we gonna do this, Ricky? I can't do this, Ricky. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Rick. Hey, Fred. I got a plan. Oh, yeah? What do you want to do? Kill him? Yes, I want to kill everybody, but we can't do that, Fred. These aliens have come back for their ancestors. Haven't you seen the movie Cocoon? Oh, yeah. Hey, Rick. This John Ramirez. He's a yoke.
This acceleration from the previous 7 decades of not even acknowledging it to now we are acknowledging it at a faster and faster pace.
Did you just hear that last sentence? For 70 years, we didn't even acknowledge it. Now we're acknowledging it at an even faster pace. He was proud of that. Didn't he just say something like that? Watch. Listen. Oh, don't do this.
U.S. population at least deal. So I think I would say that people in the government are aware of something happening and that there's limited time, a few more years to prepare the people, and that's what's ramping up.
Hey, by the way, do you feel like you're being prepared for an alien invasion, folks? Folks? The LK and Faulkner? Hey, that's right. There was a super chat or something popped up. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Me so sorry. I know these things come while I'm talking. I can't see. What was that? No, don't worry about it. He's off his rocker. He say rocker? Yeah, he's a rocker. That's what I said. All right. Live. Earn. Supers. Mr. Sunshine, that's it. It must have been, I don't get to see them. Oh, yeah, the memberships. Doesn't say yet. Nah, it has to come in. It's on a different timeline. Let me see if I can pull it up. Sorry. It's a birthday? Marcel's birthday? It's Marcel's birthday. How come I didn't know about this till now? I don't see any, I heard a ringy ding. Maybe I already got it, but man, Marcel, why'd you have to get another birthday, bro? I thought you were stopping those last year. That's why I didn't remember. Yeah, the last one I have is Mr. Sunshine. Well, thank you for whoever did whatever. Dorothy's put up $2. Thank God it's... Oh, well, that's not TGIF. Thank God it's Fufon. But I'll take it. Thank you, Dorothy. It's $2. Well, we'll say it anyway. It's a super... Don't know. I don't know. It's a super chat. It's a classic $2 super chat. Thank you, Dorothy, for being a continuing supporter for many, many decades to GUFON. Seriously. Big sister. Throwing it down like it's 2038, whatever, I don't know, whatever. Appreciate it, though. Thank you very much. Dorothy, a continuing supporter of GUFON, and everybody, right now, you do it. Happy birthday to Marcel. Come on, everybody. Thanks, Dorothy.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, no!
Happy birthday to you.
You don't need another one.
Happy birthday to dear one.
But I'm glad we're here for you.
Happy birthday to you.
One more time, kids.
From good friends and true.
This is it.
From old friends and new.
I'm old. Dorothy's older.
May good luck go.
Then you're gonna need it.
And
happiness too. And no more PTSD. Yeah. Huh? Oh, hey, happy birthday, Marcel. I gotta take it and make it my own for you. Thank you, man. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being born on a day where nobody else had a birthday. Dude, isn't that weird? Nobody else had a birthday today. That's amazing. This is your day. It's Marcel Day, everybody. Happy birthday, big guy. Now, John Ramirez. No, okay. John Ramirez, who? John Ramirez, who? That guy's a clown. He's a clown. Happy birthday, man. Did I already say it? Seriously, no more birthdays for you. You're getting old. Can't have it. I can't have you getting older than me. Dude, I stopped aging 12 years ago. Shh. I have to wear the older mask. Thanks. It's my old man mask. Well, there's one thing that I did want to share with you kind folks this evening. A big announcement. I found and purchased the transferring software for my videos. Now, don't get excited. I had to do it through eBay because I didn't do it through Amazon, and I should have. Because at 1 a.m, this morning, when I purchased it, I figured, oh, that was Thursday into the morning of Friday. I figured, oh, they'll ship it out and I'll get it in a few days. Nope. They didn't even look at it yet. It's just sitting there. Now, if they did ship it, they didn't put ship on the notation to say your item has been shipped yet. Nope. Still sitting as paid. So I don't know. Coming from California from a guy named Chang. So if he sends it out tomorrow, I won't get it till next Friday. So let's say this. I'm making a new channel for the UFO videos. And I'm also going to post them here. But I'm making a new channel just for them. And that's it. Because why would I want to put them only on a shadow banned channel? And when I put them out, I am going to ask everybody to share the Shiite Muslim out of it. It's going to be a good time. We're finally going to see what all the fuss was about. And I tell you, there's no fuss. Shitty UFO videos, I'm saying it right now. They're the best shitty UFO videos you'll ever see. My camera didn't even have an optical imaging stabilizer. Even when I used the tripod, it shook. Sorry. I mean, I tried. They didn't have them. And when they did come out with the camera with the optical imaging stabilizer, it was $1,000. And you spent $1,000. Then you had to make sure your camera had the 3-chip CCC. If you didn't have that, you didn't have good quality. Nobody wants to see a UFO video with only 1 C. What are you, crazy? Get 3 Cs. You're going to be looked as gold. Gold, I tell you. So we got the 3C camera. I know, nobody knows. It just sounds funny. But yet, they're coming. And I'm very excited. Because not only are you going to see that, you're going to see interviews that I did with myself. You'll see me in sitting in my car at 3 a.m, probably look like I was crying. I wasn't. Talking about how I was just possibly visited by something. That and several other videos. You'll get to see the test. My amazing mind transfer test. Where I thought about shapes. And they appeared on the monitor. On the tape. It didn't take 1 hour. It didn't take 2. It took all night to get an image. And then once you realize how to focus, the images kept showing up. That is such a wild... Because I have a theory, guys. When we're out there, right? We're out there recording. Now, normally, this would be on a tripod, and then I always look through the viewfinder because it's a better picture. So I was always right there waiting and looking through that, right? So what is it? Why do we catch EVPs? Because whatever's in the air hits these things. Uh-oh. Oh, I shouldn't have to turn it on. I guess it died. Well, anyway, it's a tape head and it's magnetic and it runs over the tape and it's how things get transferred, right? So the theory is our thoughts are energy and they create things into the universe because the universe can't tell the difference between your thoughts and reality, apparently. It's the same digital whatever wave, magnetic wave, thought wave. I don't know what you're going to call it. But my theory was if I'm like this, recording something, and I'm thinking about aliens all day, wouldn't my being right here on it, just being near it, transfer my thoughts onto the tape? And that was my theory. And the answer is yes. And it did. And I'm going to win the Nobel Prize. You'll see. I know. It's funny, right? Ordinary citizen records his own thoughts. Who would have thunk? Well, I know they've done it, Rich. There are people doing that. People can think things and type it. Yeah, But nobody did it when I was doing it. That's good, Stoli. Wouldn't that be weird? The fleet videos. 3 fleet videos. 2 of them are beyond unimaginable what happened in these videos. Just unbelievable. At least I'll be able to clean them up, make them clear. It's going to be fun. I'm so excited. Here's a UFO sighting from Tampa. I showed this yesterday. I want to see something again. For some reason, this video is just blowing up. I don't see how. It looks so fake to me. I didn't even care to give it a second or a third or even another second look. What did I just say?
You see what was spotted just an hour away from where I live in Tampa Bay, Florida? Well, I have something to show you, and it's going to fascinate you more than what you're seeing, because I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. And well, you're going to too if you just continue to watch this video for about another 10 seconds. Here you go. First, don't you worry yourself about that. Trust me. But second, when you type in this US patent number right there, you'll be surprised what you see. Oh, look at that. A triangular spacecraft that has a US patent number. So just make sure when you're seeing this, you are not all hysterical thinking that UFOs are coming. Because, well, we know who owns that. We know who made that. And they might try to pass it off as something else. But I can assure you, it's not a UFO coming from other distant planets from other galaxies. Trust me. And of course, this was for entertainment purposes only.
420 some.
Sure, whatever was
Shit.
in the air was something mad.
This guy makes a video hoping it goes viral, showing us something that has been in the public for decades. Well, since 2006, 18 years, a couple of decades almost. But nobody knows if it works, and that's not it. That was CGI. Embarrassing. No, really. What's that? I'm looking for the Union label. Hold on. There was a video of a cigar-shaped object. Let me see if this is it. Oh, wait. Here it is. Huh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This can't be real. All right, I'm going to show this to you. All right, this is weird. Check this out.
Anything like that before. There's only
Hold on.
Video of a cigar-shaped object flying right over Lake Norman. You see it here in the big monitor behind us. And now this clip is flying all over the internet and being featured by news outlets around the world.
So we sent our own Evan West out to investigate, and here's what he found.
Hey, this is a spacecraft.
Jason Swing had no idea the video he captured in our own backyard would make its way around the globe.
I'd never seen anything like that before.
There's only one way for the Mooresville man to describe his out-of-world experience.
It was just really crazy.
Plenty of weird happens on the water, but above Lake Norman,
You know, the UFO is unidentified.
Jason's video shows this blimp-like object flying right off Hager's Creek boat landing. He says it was astronomically large.
Maybe two sizes of 2 747s. It was massive.
He knows it's hard to believe. Other people have questioned the alleged UFO, but we went...
Oh, there's a part 2. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. That's so weird. Wouldn't that be weird if he recorded my drone? I just happened to be at a... Oh my God. I found the greatest place to fly the drone. I think it's called Hudson something, not Hudson Valley. I'm looking for part 2. It's not that easy. God, I tell you, there are so many fakes out there. It's crazy. Here's one. Third phase of moon. You know, this is literally one of the craziest UFOs I've ever seen. I gotta show this to you. I don't know what it is. If anybody knows what this is, I need to know. This is bizarre. This may be the weirdest UFO I've ever seen. You'll see it come up here. Right here. Remember that on third phase? That thing is spinning, actually. And it looks like hash browns. It looks like pound signs. Isn't that weird? It's almost like rods, right? Like a family of rods. It's just weird how it just kind of appears, though, which I don't like. Just appears out of nowhere. Oh, no, it doesn't. It comes from down there. Check that out. Wow. See, that makes it look more real the way it came that way. So cool. Isn't it? What is it? What is it? It's not fake. People have been trying to debunk this, and, you know, you get people like Scambian. It's fake! How? Look at it! I see it real. They never can't tell you how. But if it's too good to be true, it's got to be fake. That's the way that shithead thinks. Anyway, I'm telling you, we are living in a time where people are just forgetting that abduction is not a good thing. We can't sensationalize it and make it seem like it's something you want to happen, like a near-death experience. Don't wish for that either. Are you crazy? Wishing for near-death experiences? Hey, if it's going to happen, let it happen when you're sleeping at least, you know? My God. Oh, I don't know, man. You know? I don't know. It was a long-ass day, man. Where did I go? I don't know. But it was the most awful day. It was just terrible. Everything I did, nothing worked out. It was just 5 hours of unbelievable silliness. So mad. But what is today? Friday? Tomorrow is Saturday. Yes, I'm rounding the show down now. We're shutting down. And it's a members show. We'll do it between somewhere 3, 4, or 5, depending on what I'm doing tomorrow, how I feel. And then I have an auditor show at 7. My first 6 months into it, I just want to talk about the success of the channel and how bad I've done, how good I've done, and what needs to be improved and what I've learned and all that other stuff. It'll be a good show, actually. I did that on GUFON. Yeah, we did the same, but we did it a year. And what do we know? Nothing. Okay, next. What happened in the last year? Absolutely nothing. You're right. At least with auditing, it's always something. There's always something going on. But it ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. That's for damn sure. It's dangerous, too. But anyway, so is ufology. Ufology is dangerous. I wanted to talk about tonight. What I wanted to talk about tonight was the dangers of asking what. Be careful what you ask for. Yeah, I can tell I can't think anymore. Seriously, I can't think. I didn't have any coffee on purpose before the show. Wanted to see if I felt different, and I do. I do. I don't like it. But thanks for hanging out. It was fun. And we'll do it again mañana for the members. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a Sunday show. It depends on how I feel. There may be a Sunday show. It may be in the morning. How would you like that? Sunday morning before noon? It might happen. That would be fun. Football Sunday UFOs. Are you kidding me? I think we might do that. Start a new tradition. Do it in the morning. Only on Sunday. I don't know. I like it. We'll see how we feel. Thanks for supporting the show. You can still support the show for a few more minutes through Super Chat, Super Sticker. But if you want to support the other ways, there's a PayPal and Cash App. You could even become a member. All those are available in the show's description and on the homepage about as well for GUFON. And just keep an eye out for members videos. What was I going to say? Oh, and we do it here. Thank you. Thanks. That's a nice hat. Somebody told me something once, and I said, oh, I didn't know that about the hat. And then I said, no, I'll never wear it again. And then I decided I don't care. Because it's truthology for ufology. And we try to do it for you, all of you. You're not supposed to see behind the fourth wall. That's not cool at all. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Thank you for being you, because who else would want that job? I mean, really, who else could play you better? Think about it. Nobody wants the job because nobody can do it as good as you. You're special. And I want you to go to bed thinking that tonight. And yes, gentlemen, you too. I want you to think of yourself as nobody else can be you. You're unique. And not because nobody wants the job of you. You've already got the face. Now make the personality a place to visit. Isn't that beautiful? Alien God Zitch said that once, and I never forgot it. Alien bless. Yeah. Alien bless. Have a good weekend.
There's a good thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it sound like treasured sites in Christianity?